Hello, what's up, everyone? This is Ojobia Ajola again. So, this lesson two, we're going to be talking about keyword research. Okay. So, what is a keyword? Okay, a keyword is a search term with one or more words. That's just a simple definition of a keyword. Now, for example, yoga mat is a keyword. Yoga mat online in Nigeria is also a keyword. As you can see from the example I gave above, yoga mat has two words, right? Like the yoga and the mat. Why yoga mat online in Nigeria has like three or more words? You understand? So difference is one is short tail keyword, while the second is called the long tail keyword. The reason why we emphasize on this short tail keyword and the long tail keyword is if you are starting a new website, it's always good to focus on the long tail keyword because it helps you to be more specific. For example, now let's say someone search yoga mat. That person is not that specific. But Google is getting smarter now. For example, if you search yoga mat, Google will bring websites that is, that is located or that is running in that is it will be location based websites. That means it's bring website like Jumia or Konga or stuff like that. You understand? But when you say yoga mat online in Nigeria, now that one is more specific. You are telling Google you this exact kind of keyword you're looking for. Now we advise people that are just starting that are just starting SEO or want to start a new SEO campaign to start with a long tail keyword because for a new website as well because it is more specific enough and it also helps with competition. A lot of people will not be searching for, imagine the world, all over the world is searching for yoga mat. You understand? For example, let's search for the two. Okay. Um, yoga mat, yoga mat. Okay. Now, of course, it brought out some website which is Jumia, Gingy, your stuff. So it's bringing out yoga mat Amazon. Now, this is not, of course, it's not found in Nigeria, but we know that, of course, they allow Nigerians to store Amazon is. But let's say we want to be more specific. Let's say yoga mats online in Nigeria. Now, I want to be more specific now. You understand? Now, it will be, you realize that they will now, Google will now bring out website that is actually happening. You understand? That is location-based website. That is, this website is for Nigerian audience alone. So the difference is it's more easier to get track that okay, these people you are targeting people that you are targeting Nigerian, you understand? Or other people is maybe from you are in UK, you are saying yoga mat, you understand? You are more specific, and this is a long people. You can see the difference is clear. All the websites on the first page are from Nigeria. You can see .com.ng. You see, we didn't see this before, right? We didn't see our solution because if you go to yoga mat now, you can see that we didn't see yoga mat. You can see it's bringing out New York Times, but because we are more specific now, it's bringing out only websites that is for Nigeria. That is the location, is local SEO, is location based websites. So that's the difference. Now, so that's the difference between that. But so let's move on to the next slide, which is how do you now do keyword research? Because we want to look at the keywords these people are looking for, right? For example, now if you search for something, iPhone 12 or yoga mat, a customer is looking for yoga mat, a customer is looking for yoga mat online in Nigeria. Everything mostly starts here. That means that if you want to start an SEO campaign, this is where you start from. You want to look out for keywords. If you are starting a new campaign, most of the time, how do we find keywords to rank? But first, where do we find this? It helps us to know the exact word our prospective customers are searching for on Google. Because we want to know these words that these people are searching for. So you need to know um, what your customers are looking for so you can easily optimize your website for it. It's just simple as it. So that's the reason why we are doing the keyword research. So how do we do it, right? We use SEO tools, right? And there are a lot of them, but in this course, I actually I highlighted just four. Now, what are SEO tools? Now, SEO tools assist website owners to rank higher in search engine results, right? This helps optimize content by analyzing content for keyword backlink. So that's just what this SEO tools does. So it just helps us as an instead of doing everything manually, it helps us to keyword to optimize for the backlinks and stuff like that. And as I said, there are many of them, but I highlighted four. Number one, we have Ubersuggest. Now, Ubersuggest is a paid platform, but it's kind of cheap, unlike the rest. And you know, it costs like $12 per month, right? So, but we have keyword research. I mean, keyword planner. It's free to use, but doesn't give accurate search volume. I'm going to give you an example later on, but estimates. It just give you an estimate of the search volume of the keyword. And if you are running an SEO campaign, it's always good to know the search volume of keywords you are optimizing for. And then we have the SEMrush and the Ahrefs. Now, these two are the most expensive and is but they are doing like in fact, if I take on a big job, I will mostly use Ahrefs or SEMrush, you understand? Because they are more accurate in a way than even Ubersuggest keyword planner. As I said, keyword planner is free to use, right? I'm going to show you how it's done. So let's say, for example, uh, this Ubersuggest, you can see the yoga mat. This Google. Now, keyword planner is just like a section under, you know, keyword planner. I mean, it's under your Google Ads. So you able to access it through your Google Ads. So, for example, the reason why I say it doesn't give accurate, for example, if I search for yoga mats, it's giving me an average monthly search of 100 to 1K. You understand? Now, of course, I put it to Nigeria, like I'm targeting Nigeria. It doesn't give me, it doesn't give me that, that great stuff. And then we look at Ubersuggest. Now, Ubersuggest is giving it is the what? The exact search volume. That means that in Nigeria, because I set it to Nigeria, should come out how many people are looking for it? 720 search volume. You understand? So that's just how it is. So and we have other ones, which is Ahrefs, and these Ahrefs, everything is in rank higher. So we have SEMrush as well. SEMrush, which is this as well. So we have Polish for looking for uh, finding keywords for our campaign. So let's move to the next slide, which is take note. A keyword is I think I've talked about this before. So take notes, okay? While you are doing your keyword research, you need to take note of this. Three important. There are a lot of criteria, but I just feel if you are doing SEO, you don't have to make things so complicated. Just know some basic things, some most important stuff there, and do the rest. Number one, relevance. Of course, if you are doing your research, you must make sure that the keyword you are looking for, ensure that the keywords you target are highly relevant to your content, product, or service. Irrelevant keywords can attract the wrong audience and result in higher bounce rate. You understand? In other words, if you are looking for, let's say, someone is looking for yoga mats, and you're optimizing for bed mats, you understand? It's kind of related, but it's not the same, stuff. It's just like you're looking for laptop and someone is advertising phone. You understand? You have to make sure that your stuff is very relevant to your website. Every keyword you are doing must be relevant to your website. That means if you want, maybe you have an e-commerce website, and those e-commerce websites talk about bags, then that means that everything should be all about bags. Let's say you're a blogger as well, you talk about maybe finance. Now, everything you should be writing should be about finance. You shouldn't write something, I mean, I've seen a lot of bloggers do that. They're trying to copy and maybe Linda stuff. Linda is an authority website. I'm going to get down. No, because uh, the reason why Linda is getting much traffic from Google, Linda Ekechi blog, is because it's an authority website. It's not a new domain. It's not a new website. A new website should focus on each a particular niche and dominate it first before going to another one. So it must be relevant to your stuff, right? So all your keywords, for example, and the SEO tools I share with you will give you all the keywords you can rank for. For example, now you look for yoga mat now, it's going to give me what other keywords that people are looking for. You can see suggestion, which is yoga mat price, yoga mat will say how thick streamer. These are keywords that you can actually optimize for as well or write content on. You can put related question. What are Yes, I can see yoga mat Juma, yoga mat price. These are stuff that people are actually looking for. You can see yoga mat has available near me and stuff like that. So you can look at these keywords ideas and make your website around it. Okay. So the second one, of course, is search volume. Of course, if you are optimal, if you want to start an SEO campaign, you need to know the amount of the search volume. You understand? That's why I don't buy the idea of Google Keyword Planner because it doesn't give me an accurate search volume. You can see it's giving me an estimate 10 to 100, which is not good. I don't know whether it's 11 or it's just 10. It just give me 10 to 100. Although if you are running ads, right? If you are running Google ads, it will give you an accurate. But I'm not running ads on this on this account. So it's giving you an estimate because it's on a free plan. But if you are using an SEO tool, right, it will give you it will give you value of the amount of people looking for the stuff. So once I get it, don't be looking. Make sure you do your research. Make sure that all your what you can see. The other key was 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You understand? The suggestion sounds the yoga mat price. So I can even optimize for yoga mat price and stuff like that. Those are stuff you put in your content. And I'm going to talk about it later. And then we talk about the keyword difficulty. Now, assess the competition for each keyword. Choose a mix of keywords with varying level of competition, including some lower competition easier to rank for and some higher competition, blah blah blah. This is what I'm trying. This is just what I'm trying to say. You can see the SEO difficulty. SEO difficulty just tell you, or keyword difficulty just tell you how hard that keyword will be able to rank. You understand? So I always love to target where keywords that are below 50 or 30. There are stuff like that. Let's say, for example, I might search microphone in Nigeria. You can see now a lot nobody is searching for microphone. I can see now. Imagine you are targeting microphone in Nigeria. It's bad. You can see that it's very easy. Blah blah blah. So make sure you do your research before you start optimizing. You start writing content on it. It's very important because you want to target people, right? It's just like you want to find customers. If you are not doing your research and your stuff have zero, and the funniest thing is this, it might have keyword like you can see microphone price in Nigeria. That means instead of doing this is what people are looking for. So I can change my stuff to this. So I can optimize for microphone price in Nigeria while a microphone price in Nigeria. You understand? I can optimize for this. So let's say I look for microphone price in Nigeria. It's going to give me, as I said, the difficulty of the website. So the volume, profile, search, keyword overview. Let me search again. Search. You can see I can still target this. Now imagine 880 people looking for it a month. It's still below. So means that means that I can still rank for this keyword, you know, and that's how it is. And also another thing you need to add, let me just add this as a bonus, is you need to look at the website ranking for this kind of keyword. For example, let's say I search for microphone price in Nigeria. Paste. Now you can see Jumia, GG, Nigerian Prince, all this stuff. I can just look at the domain authority of this website as well. You understand? The domain authority is just more like how powerful this domain is. It can, due to maybe the age of the domain, if you are just having a new domain, it's completely different. So don't let me bore you with a lot of what I just want you to, I don't want to bore you in this training, just to give you an exact stuff. So with these two, with Uber suggests Ahrefs, Semosh, you can use to do your keyword research and also try to follow these three main points. You understand why doing your research is very important. So let's move on to lesson 3. Okay.